Hi there, this is Eitan, and today it's my birthday, so I decided to just show my current folders collection. Most of the collection is old military knives from the US, but I also have folders, and this is the one that in rotation, or I use them mostly. Some I might sell later or no, but so I just want to share with you this day what I have, and you can ask, comment, maybe if you want to show or send what you got. That's it. So I'll start. The first one is Demco Custom 8010. This 8010 is one of the very first one that he ever produced in this current form. So it's bigger than the one that you see today. Now he stopped, but this one came with 154 CPM and G10. Plain simple, but you know, it's a tough knife and I like it, so it's a keeper. I have another one at him that he changed. He need to fix the scales, but later. Another knife, which is a big knife, this one. This one I like it because of its shape and unique. The color scheme less, but it have a very unique shape. The designer, which is Valence knife, is from Washington. He said that is like a cyber katana. This model called the Gamma, and yeah, it seemed like a cyber katana. Everything here is from titanium, but the blade and the ceramic bearings. That's it. Titanium, Spyderco titanium. The blade itself is M390. Very impressive knife, big knife flipper. And I like big knives, yeah, because I have issues. I don't know why. I just like them. Another big knife. This is the Subvert from Spyderco. It's Spyderco's version or commercial version of Nati's Amor or Black Snow Sabotage. This one had a bit customization because the scales are dyed to crimson and anodized. There is anodization on the pivot and on the liners. It's a big knife with a very scary drop shot action because the blade is heavy and it's very sharp. It's extremely sharp, so you need to be careful when you close it. The detent is Tai Chang detent, which means it's a recommendation detent. This one also like very much. Another big one, the XM24 that I have. It's plain G10 black, S35N, but it's the slim version, and I think that the 24 slim version should be its actual version because it's the most convenient one to use and carry. The action is fine, so I like this model a lot, and the grind is slicer grind. Excellent knife, excellent. Another big knife I have, it's the Ujjumbo, which is a tactical fighting knife, but I use it for utility. This one is it's the Ujjumbo, not the Ujjumbo. It's the bigger version. What you see over here, I oiled all my knife recently, so you see leftovers a bit. This one is S30V. Nothing else to explain over here because if you're a knife guy, you know the Spyderco Ujjumbo and the Ujjumbo. It's a very nice and efficient knife. Another big knife, it's the SMF. I have another one at Strider's for a blade replacement, and it takes them a while. Why I can't flip it out? Why? No. Sorry, I can't. So this one I have the NSN version. As you know, it's a commercial NSN, which means they place the NSN as a selling pitch or something like that. It's not that it issued to someone in the army. The one that issued are usually bought by the man himself or the soldiers, I mean, or that they are issued. I think the last one that the army bought was for the Marines a few years ago. Maybe they buy more. I don't know. I'm not from the US, so maybe I'm just jabbing and saying nonsense. Anyhow, this is a great knife. I like it very much. I use it a lot. It's one of my favorites. It's no nonsense knife, easy to maintain, good. They are pricey, but I'm one of those suckers that's willing to pay a high dollar for them. As I said, I have another one, but they are currently at Spyder's getting blade replacement. Another big knife, let's see, I'll take this. The ZT0308, I am a sucker for Tiger Stripe blade. I think it's one of the better models. I know it's big, it have a good grind. I like to carry it. It fit to my hand. Great action. ZT is good to go by materials, by warranty, everything. It is a very good tool, so it's in my rotation. Another one, but of course, the Soccum Elite. The Soccum Elite is an old model, I think around 20 years. I like it also. This one is the Almax version. I purchased it second-hand recently. It is in a pristine condition, and this is the one that I carry these days. And it's a good blade. Good liner lock, you know, bearings, everything. Good blade. Fun to go if it's cold outside and it's winter here. So it can be very, very, very cold to hold it. It's not isolating like the G10 or stuff like that. It's aluminum, it's getting cold. Another model may shock you, but this Buck 110. And why having Buck 110? Well, A, I think it's classical knife. B, I use it for a size comparison in my reviews, but C, most important, it was given to me as a gift from a friend, so this one is a keeper. It's a good knife, classic knife, and I think it should be in a lot of people's collection. Another knife, this one is oldie. This one is the Tempest by Michael Janich, the one that designed the Spyderco Ujjumbo. This one is from Masters of Defense. It's an old knife, I think more 20 years. Those are designed not by, Microtech, Tony Murphy, if I pronounce it right. Microtech, okay, let's say on Microtech. They helped to design the model, and I think they were involved in the manufacturing, but I sent them an email about it and they told me that they don't. But when you disassemble them and you see the resemblance, they're very similar. Anyhow, so this one is a classic. They're not made anymore, but you definitely see Microtech or Microtech's owner's hand in this one. So I'm keeping it because I like it. Maybe I'll trade it or sell it later. And this is not that big knife. Over here we have another one that I very, very like. This is from Sanrenmu, a Chinese manufacturer. I think they are the OEM of Spyderco, but I don't know for sure. This one called the Asika, and I think it's one of their best models. Why? It's cost, I think, less than $100 or $100 US. And you have over here a titanium handle. Tip-top fit and finish, really tip-top. Great grind on the blade, and the steel is 154 cm. 154 cm is very similar to 154 CPM 154 cm. I mean, it's a great blade design, less than 100, but also I got this one as a gift, so I'm keeping it, and it's a great knife, very fun to hold and use. Another knife, which is a gift. This one given to me by my wife. It's a keeper also. Code 4. Should I introduce it to you? Should I say anything about it? Should I explain you why I'm having code 4? Or everybody knows why? It's one of the best value for money knives out there. Great grind, very hard. The only thing that will determine if you like it or not, if the ergonomics, if you like a thin knife or no. That's it. It's strong, tough, good knife. Should be in everyone's collection. Like the Buck 110. This one is relatively new. It's made by an infamous maker or group of makers called Kevin John. Now, Kevin John, which is the mysterious guy, and I don't know if it's several people or one, he has his own, or they have their own lineup or of their own design, not copy design, called the Venom, and they have great designs over there. And this one called the Nightmare, and it's, I think, my most beautiful or fancy knife. The action is stellar. M390 titanium carbon fiber, anodized. You don't need screws to disassemble it. Everything is, this one, it's hinge. You open it, you turn it, there is internal screw there. You open up over here the tail, you rise it up, and those parts loosen, and you can disassemble the whole knife, including the insert here. Everything, clean it and get it back. Double row bearings. Great knife. $300. That's it, even less. Awesome. Venom Nightmare. Try. Another one from China is the Steadman. The Steadman South Sea. I like it because I like big knives, as I told you. It has this Japanese tanto theme into it. The action is great. The fit and finish is great. Great. Just great. So I'm keeping this one. I like it. Another one is from Italy, the Core. Moleta Design. I also like Moleta Design, so his knife have a warm place in my heart. It have a great grind, great ergonomics. The design seems with those angles, but actually it's everything here is chamfered and fun to hold. The crowning of the back of the blade is also giving it its own charm, and nice. Steel is great. Sleipner steel, I think. Action is great. Good knife. Keeper. Another knife, not from Italy, is the Swayback. This Swayback I bought from a friend. He did. It was a bit damaged over here because they widened the screw holes, because they had an issue over here. But it's a great knife, so I don't mind. I bought it. It has a great action. As you've seen, it's tried to eat my finger. Again. Well, I'm not fast enough. The blade pops out. It's extremely sharp because it has a very, very deep shallow. CTS XHP, great knife. Another one is this Reich from 2017. They made it 2 years anniversary. Reich makes now the Soccum Bravo, by the way. It's a great knife also. It has a lot happening over here on the handle, and the shape is kind of, you know, so drop point with this design feature over here, but nevertheless it seems like something very, very simple or vanilla, and then they done something futuristic to it, cyber, you know, something like that. So, like it. Another flipper is from this one, ZT, the Sienkiewicz design. I like the curved Persian blade, so I like the action, so this one also is one of my keepers. Great knife, great action. Spyderco Capara. It's something that I ponder about it. I got it recently, and I think myself if I keep it or not. It's nice. I'll ponder it. I'll carry it maybe 1 or 2 times, and I'll decide. This one called, I think, the Caracal. It's from Boker and designed by Israeli designer Boris Menashe. It's supposed to be tactical, you know, knife, but it got a deep carry knife. Some people prefer their tactical knives without shallow carry, deep carry, but shallow carry. But never mind, it has this glass breaker or whatever. But it's tough knife from D2. The action here is surprising. I've seen custom with less good action. I mean, it's actually, you know, it's like a drop shot. Whoop. Close. D2 blade, very nice. I like it. I'm keeping it for now. This one, I think it's a good beater. The Presidio 2. It has a good grip, good ergonomics. Great. I'm gonna be very, very positive in this show because those are the knives that I actually chose to keep, so this is why I'm so positive. And I like the grind here, plain look blade, you know, drop point, but spear point. So the action is great. good benchmade, you know, to have a good benchmade in your collection. Rotation, whatever. This one I got recently from a trade from a guy in the US. It's the 40s Viper by Voxnis. It has a lot of oil here. Clean it. It's made in Italy, and I thought when I made the trade, it's gonna be nice. I don't know if I like it or no, but when I got it, I was very impressed by the fit and finish, by the action, by the grind. I really like it. So I'm really enjoying this knife right now, and I'm gonna continue carry it for the near future. This one, this beat up Heckler Koch, I have since I was 18 or 17. So it's definitely a keeper. And for you who don't know, Heckler Koch made by Benchmade with the premium steel 440C, which was sort of a good steel when I was 18, 20 years ago, more, 23 years ago. Wow. Time running by. Okay, and over here I'm gonna throw you a bunch of Spyderco's PM2. Should I explain why? No, but I like the PM2 and I have several. I have the Reich, the one with the 204p CTS. I have this one 30 VN with custom scales. Someone did a job on that. I have the blurpro with S110V. I have this one with carbon fiber and S35 VN steel. And I have my wife's knife, which is the pink one, S30V, and the Maxmet, which is one of the very best, I think. Most of them have lynch clip. And what else do I have in my rotation collection? Oh, this one with the Rex 45 and copper scales. Also, I like the copper. And last, one of my favorite knives, the Scorpion, the Spyderco CPM10V, which made by for the PM military, power military 2 or PM3 knives. Facebook group. I really like this model. It's so good, so good, and I use it a lot. Did I miss something? No, I think I've shown it all. So that's it. Share it with you. Hope you enjoyed, or it passed you the 17-18 minutes. And you can comment, like, subscribe, or share your collection. That's it. So have a great week. Bye.